Skritter has its limits. It cannot make you study. It cannot inspire you to act. It has no compassion or empathy. It doesn't understand that your kids need attention, or your partner needs a date night, or your baby is crying, or your mum's angry, or that you need a break. It doesn't care if you do or don't. But it can help you remember. It can be there for you when you get round to it. It can be a thumb press away when your life allows. It can help you learn a new skill. It can be present when you want to hit that 1% improvement a day. When you see someone on YouTube speaking Mandarin and it inspires you to give it another go. When you want one of life's little wins, like not breaking the streak or finding money in a place you forgot. It can help. It's not the answer, but it is a great tool. Link in the description for more information. Skritter. It can. Can you?
Mandarin Monkey 广播时间
Why, hello there, everybody, and welcome to the Mandarin Monkey Podcast, episode 200 and, it's got to be 207?
对207集
对呀，我的名字是会议室。
我是 Yula， 为什么是会议室？
会议室。
你今天学到了会议室吗？
No, just 我是会议室 today. I don't know. It's just the first word that I thought of that has 3 words.
我记得你好像要讲一个不一样的，但是我忘记是什么了。
I thought what was going through my head there. 我会告诉你。So I thought 会议室, but also I thought 汤秘书。
哦，对啦，
汤秘书 yeah, because of yesterday. We're talking about it.
我是老板 Kane。
老板，你是吗？
我是老板 Kane。
You have to be Kane 老板，对不对？我是秘书，对。我是你的秘书。
对。
Yeah, so that's. I was thinking those things, but then 会议室 just came to my head.
Oh.
Because it was 3 words. You know what I mean? Because I can't be 汤会议室 because that wouldn't make any sense. That'd be too many words.
So in what situation 你学了会议室？
会议室为什么
你学到这个字
？So 会议室 means meeting room.
对啊。
And
为什么你会学到？
Oh, just looking up business, words, and I like listening to business podcasts and stuff, and that popped up a couple of times, and I thought, oh, hey, that rings a bell, and there it was, and it just came up in my head, bingo.
所以你听的是那个广播吗？
But 秘书 I forgot.
哦，秘书，那你 didn't？
秘書
你記得啊？
I forgot, yeah. No. I mean until yesterday.
啊
Because I rarely say secretary.
对。
When do we ever say secretary?
你也没有啊，你也没有，所以你也不需要。
没有秘書。I would like one.
不要。
If anyone, the only reason you're saying 不要 is because if it's a 女生，那她很漂亮。
对。
Yeah, but I mean.
那我找一个阿嬷给你好了，你就。
Okay, 好。
没有啦。
No, like to be honest though, if anyone was a 秘書, my 秘書, it would be digital. It'd be digital anyway, right? Because of the 病毒 and everything. And talking about the 病毒的情况, Taiwan 的病毒的情况是 like it's 越来越不好，对不对？
越来越严重了，而且明天就有那个你的高中的学生，他们要考试了。
真的？
所以很多老师都很紧张，就会觉得完蛋了，我的学生要去考试了，然后病毒越来越严重，所以他们现在也不知道怎么办。不过还是会考试。
但是他们 like 都住在台北，对不对？现在。对，
因为一个 pilot 一个机长的关系，所以
就是他的错吗？
他的错，然后以前就有了，然后以前就已经有一个 pilot 一个机长，他就确诊了，就大家都知道他是有病毒。然后后来 after that， 后来他们就又找到了a group of them，就是找到了一团的机长，他们又得病了。 然后他们来台湾不是就是只有在台北啊，他们会走来走去嘛，他们会去很多地方，去高雄，去台中，去哪里我不知道去哪里，但是反正他们对，就是出去玩嘛，他们就会在很多地方就开始就玩，然后就是喝酒啊，去 pub 之类的，然后让这个病毒就越来越多人就得病了。
他知道他有症状吗？
当然不知道啊，
他不知道，所以他没有咳嗽，
没有，他没有戴口罩，他没有在开飞机的时候或者是在机场的时候戴口罩因为他是外国人。
他是外国人吗？
对，然后他们就没有戴口罩，他就觉得我不知道是谁，但我不知道是哪一个国家，但是他就是外国人，他不是台湾人，不是台湾的机长。然后呢，这个病毒就是给越来越多人，所以大家每一天现在有十几个人、20几个人就得到确诊，然后现在政府正在想要 lockdown，
所以他给他的朋友的病毒，对不对？
他的同事，
然后他们去逛逛看看，然后请很多人。
对，
给他们
也去酒店啊，去那个
真的
prostitute place，
酒店吗？bar，
他就是你知道万华吗？
不知道。
台北的万华有一个 district， 它是
我知道，
都是 prostitute 的地方。
right.
所以他们就去那边了。
I said that like I'd been there loads of times. Like, yeah. What's that? Like loads of places in the area. Yeah, loads in there. There's Red City and no, I know the area.
对啊，所以他们就去了那个地方、那个地区，然后就很多的像那些女生，她们也都对，就
按摩的地方那kind of 东西。
对，爱的地方。
We got a massage the other day, by the way. We'll come back to that in a minute. But yeah, sorry, go on.
对，
所以他去，然后他们给的小姐吗？
对，然后反正就是很多人现在已经越来越多人就是生病了。然后还有一个故事，我不知道是因为我不喜欢看新闻，就是尽量不要看。
就是今天我昨天他们告诉你我们有新的13个人现在有，
那就是上个礼拜就开始啦。
It was
last week.
16 the day before, then 13 again, like yesterday or something.
对，然后21，然后就是10几，然后21，每天现在是每天都有了。
It's ramping up.
对啊，有 local cases， 也有从外面来的 cases。对，所以就是已经
台中吗？我们有吗？
现在台中没有，台中现在没有任何人有病毒，就是都在台北、高雄也有，然后其他地方我不太清楚。
What's going on with this? Okay, so soon we might have a girlie, don't they? 我需要 girlie.
有可能。
So the like what's going on with 我们的生活的情况是很奇怪。为什么 like 很多的 bad like 不好的新闻 because we've got a drought, right? Which
干旱，没有水。
2 days a week we don't have water, right? And just to let you know what that's like.
对。
It ain't good. I mean, it ain't good. I mean, you can't have a shower, for example. You can't wash the dishes. You can't wash your clothes. Like stuff just piles up. Obviously, there's a lot of people out in the world that have it way worse than we do. And 2 days a week is a bit of a blessing in a way compared to other people. 但是 for people who are used to it, privileged people, I guess we are to have it every day. Suddenly, not having it for 2 days a week makes life just a little bit more difficult, and the 政府他们告诉我们 like 应该我们 maybe we won't have 水 for like
3天或4天，有可能啦，对，因为台中现在真的是没有雨，完全没有，就是 even during the raining season， 我们也都没有任何雨，所以就是一个非常危险的一个状况。然后我们那天去 buffet 不是就有看到彰化，彰化他们有6天没有水耶。
That's disgusting.
怎么办？他们怎么洗澡？
How do they operate in that? Yeah, 我知道。但是我的学生告诉我，他们有 like 3 or 4 water tanks in their house.
Wow.
They have like 3 or 4 water tanks in the 屋顶。
是哦。
So that's how they can still have water, but then they said they can usually have a shower and a bath or wherever it is, like go to the toilet and stuff for a day, but then day 2 it becomes less. And then day 3 they're done.
The pressure 是不是？
Yeah, it decreases. And then day 3 they don't have any. So they use all the water in the water tank.
哎，我不知道，我觉得台湾好像越来越可怜了。
对啊，然后我们有高雄的 power problem where we have rolling blackouts from 高雄的 one of the 对啊。
我刚刚看新闻好像越来越糟糕，越来越不好。
真的？ Great. So we had the there's basically a power station in Kaohsiung. Kaohsiung is in the south. It's in 南边。
发电厂。
where there was some kind of mess, something messed up, and it just, they essentially have to turn the power off to certain areas in Taiwan, all the way across Taiwan, in like rolling hours of blackouts.
Yeah.
Now, luckily, we didn't have one yesterday.
还没,
yeah, we haven't had one yet, but usually they go off for 1-2 hours. Now, we're not probably women like, we should 准备 for 蜡烛 and that kind of 东西 for a blackout. No,
kids.
Huh? But 蜡烛我们需要蜡烛 or at least torches or something like.
torches
我知道我们有手机，我们可以用我们的手机 but can we though really for an hour?
可是你要想，那如果是没有电的话 what about the phone company? 他们也会没有电啊，所以我们也不会有手机啊。
I don't know. I mean, it's a 很好的问题 because I mean our phones won't. I mean, unless their signal goes. 不知道。But yeah, stop it.
What?
Catching up on current news. Got to know now, haven't you? But yeah, we've got the rolling blackout, so that's coming, which is great. So drought and then electrical problems. That's another thing, right? The other day.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something about 我们的天气. So 现在我们的天气
好可怕。
It's gone back to 恶性。
而且我觉得比去年还要热。
I think so. I think it's hotter now. I think it's hotter this year.
因为今天早上你说8点的时候吧，你说已经31度了。
Right.
8点欸，早上8点31度，那我们要怎么活啊？
Right. It was 31 degrees. It was 8 o'clock in the morning. What is going on? So we had to drive. We were driving obviously to school on our bikes, on the motorbikes, on a motoche, and getting burnt and sweaty and angry, more and more angry as it goes on. If you stop it, if you如果你停在红绿灯 I get progressively 越来越生气 because of the heat. Like, because I start sweating up here and then it goes all in my head and my head starts itching because it's sweating back here now. I'm like, and when the 红绿灯是timers, 对不对? It's like long timers, so they'll count down from like a minute or 80 seconds or something like that. And you just
只是那1分钟觉得好久哦，
好久。and
那1分钟
like 没有车子，
对，你就开始骂说没有车子还要停红绿灯干什么？
Yeah.
对啊
It doesn't help.
所以现在很多人就已经在 predict， 他们就在预言，就自己说我们台湾好像如果继续没有雨。没有下雨，然后天气越来越热的话，我们可能就会有 epidemic， 就是会有瘟疫，就是这是另外一个 sickness， 就是会让大家会生病的一个状况。所以我们希望真的是希望台湾加油，不要赶快下雨。我不知道为什么台湾天气很热，为什么会没有雨啊？为什么没有雨？
Just the gods of 天气
没有 connection 吗？
不喜欢。
没有 connection， 就是天气很热，那应该是说水就很容易跑到天上去，然后就下雨啦。
It should.
为什么没有？我们有海耶，我们有很多的海的 oceans.
We do have lots of sea, yeah. But the clouds are moving around Taiwan.
就是不下来，他们是不下来，他们是不想要下来。
I'll actually tell you one of the bigger problems we have in Taiwan here is because of the drought and because of the weather. And the blackouts as well. Obviously, Taiwan produces the computer chips, right? Semiconductors for the world, mostly like, and some of these semiconductor companies, these chip companies, they use 200,000 liters of water a day. So they need to continue, otherwise the economy will collapse.
对啊
or take a severe hit sort of thing.
所以我们就在说啊，就已经没有水了，然后但是 business is always the first。因为他们就是一定要赚钱，但是我们没有水喝，然后没有水可以洗澡，没有水可以让我们生活可以继续运作。但是大家都觉得说，可是我们要东西啊，我们要 Microsoft， 我们需要那些晶片。
我政府跟政治家都有这个 like 一样的问题，可是 have like 我们的国家的经济不好意思，经济。I was thinking of Jing Li there for some reason. The manager, anyway, Jing Ji. Like 我们的国家的经济 I'll say it again.
没关系，他们很近 ，very close.
他们需要 like consider 我们的经济financial situation 情况，然后 balance 我们的健康的 情况跟我们的经济的情况 and like 教育的and various other kind of things and then say right well if we stop water to you know schools 学校的然后 you know 我们的孩子会 suffer so we can't do that 但是 if we stop them to maybe like the 健康 like the health system 医院 will suffer and 病人 will die we can't do that now if we hit the 公司then Taiwan will lose money people will stop buying stuff and production will be down so our economy will 我们的经济的情况会 like decrease
下降
so the only thing we got left is just to
people 我们人民
just normal people like the population
我们该死啊
我们的人口 That's the only thing. I don't think it's not like an evil plan, corporation, conspiracy, businesses, or rich people get together in our will. It's just the fact that if they stop the water to the businesses, the whole of Taiwan will lose financially for the 未来。
对啊。
And
对啦，政府其实他们也很难去决定说要把水给谁用，不过真的就是很多人民很多的百姓啊，他们都觉得说我们都是人，我们都是台湾人，然后结果我们要在台湾的生活就这么的糟糕，他们就觉得为什么会这样？可是没办法，就是政府他们有很多事情要想，他们有很多的事情要照顾，对不对？他们就也只能去委屈我们的人民，就是让我们不要有水用。
如果你拿他们的东西或者他们的东西他们会抱怨
对啊，大家都会抱怨
大家会，
所以政府也很可怜啦，就是他们怎么做大家就怎么抱怨所以
you can't win
对啊，没办法
so just 政治家的工作是很难 I think like it's difficult I mean apart from their obvious bullshit and lies that they tell to get elected right when the election time
yeah
it's just all oh yeah everyone will get a pizza every week and I promise to you know reduce the school fees and increase the budget you won't none of these things most of these things you won't do right 这是很好笑
对啊或者是他们可能要就是说哦这些计划很难啊我需要我需要花2年或是4年的时间帮大家去争取这个权益啊但是2年4年很久就是你说了这是你的 promise 你的承诺那你就要做啊对不对就像我们的政府的 benefit 说谎的人他们不是政府就说要给我们小朋友 benefit 就是他们政府就说因为我们台湾的小朋友实在是越来越少大家都不想要有 babies 因为花很多钱所以政府就说来大家一起来生小孩我给你钱然后一个 baby 就是5000块现在也不是5000块啊现在就是还是2500块啊对啊所以他们也没有做到他们当初应该要做到的事情不过这钱的问题本来就是这种很现实 very reality 就是他们的钱他们既然就是说一个小朋友会给你5000块每个父母5000块但是这个2500块是谁的钱这是我们的 tax
Yeah, 我知道
所以我们是在拿我们的 tax 就是这样子所以我们 tax 会越来越多那我们的government政府的 benefit 也会越来越多啊
对
所以都是我们的钱
Well you see 我们不知道 like when the 总统 or the 政治家promise something to do something 我们不知道 when they get elected 我们成为政治家我们不知道如果like the specific situation like because they can promise to give us all pizzas you know free pizza every week but they don't know until they get into the job where they go oh yeah do you know you said about free pizzas yeah everyone gets a free pizza yeah we can't do that there's not enough bread in Taiwan to do that. or whatever you know what I mean there's a thing that they didn't consider and they think well we don't have enough money to give like you're saying the kids 5,000 we have to give them 2,500 you can't you have to cut that in half
对啊没办法
and now they have to go
对完蛋了我说到了结果没有做到对啊然后对他们就变成了说谎的人
对 and that's a problem and maybe we have like 现在我们有 a couple of 政治家的朋友in our community and I mean the intentions of 政治家possibly are good initially until 他们成为。
不过我觉得也是因为 the environment makes them different. 我觉得
maybe.
当然
See, what happens when you get in? Like I said, like what the Baba tried doing this kind of stuff, and he was like the whatever council leader of the and it was interesting to see from my point of view that like the Baozhi and stuff, they print anything to try and smear people's names. Like I told you this.
对啊，丑闻啊 scandal.
But I mean, he's never been part of a scandal. And my dad's not a scandal type. You know what I mean? He's a business type. And but like a kind of like he's very straight. He's not like cocaine and prostitutes.
所以媒体就很可怕，因为媒体the media 他们就需要写一些就是我们想要看的东西，所以要把那个标题写得越 scary 越好，然后就让大家去来看这个新闻，但是这个新闻是不是真的也没有人知道，但是我们正常人就会相信媒体写的东西，因为它就是会 go viral， 它就是大家都会知道，全世界都知道你的新闻，但是没有人会来问说Jeff 你真的有跟这个女生上床吗？对，他就不会去问啊。
It's never the good things, is it? That's the point. Like it's always because bad news. It like as you say, like bad news goes viral, doesn't it? But you get like for example, he cleared up the streets in his area, right? He paid. He got finally pushed through them to clear all like chewing gum off the street and clean up all the litter and that kind of stuff. Blah, blah, blah. That wasn't a thing.
大家都不知道，对吧？
It just suddenly they were clean. Oh, streets are clean. That happened. How did that happen? But then if he buys a house somewhere, he's using his influence to buy a house in maybe he just wants to live in the area that he's a politician or councillor in, or whatever it is. 不知道。
所以真的是大家都
脏的公司，
对，也不是很脏啦，就是也是有好的记者。但是有些记者他们就会比较八卦，我们说八卦就是很，
是泰语吗？
不是八卦，八卦是中文，八卦意思就是很gossip。
咖啡话吗？
可是八卦是想要去知道别人的秘密，不是咖啡话。
Secrets more about
对，就是
spreading people's secrets。
对，就是很八卦，就是我们很想要知道，就算他们只是 they know the truth。就是他们不是这个人，你的爸爸不是这种人，但是他们就是要找一个 maybe a picture， 就是拍一个 picture， 然后 maybe 那个 angle 就是很像你的爸爸在摸一个女生的屁股，然后他们就是说这个，所
以看起来像他摸，对，
然后他们就开始写这个文章，就说他很喜欢摸女生屁屁啊，然后他要当政治家，就是想要来摸女生啊这种，可是。大家看到就是他喜欢摸屁股这样子，大家就会觉得很开心，然后很兴奋。
So this is about 记者 also, right? Because so you have 记者 who I think people automatically 我们都不相信记者 just as a job, right? 对不对？我们不相信，但是记者 also
对啊，
我们不相信 because我们不知道如果他们 like share 东西就是假的还是真的。I don't.
对啊
I don't 相信 any stuff I read, particularly on these kind of stuff. Like he says, Prince Harry had sex with a penguin. Did he though? Or are you just saying that because it's like sensationalizing?
大家就会很兴奋。
Yeah, because people go, did you know Prince Harry had sex with a penguin? Like or whatever it is, 你知道 like
不过不是说每个记者，不是 we're not saying all the journalists 他们都是不好的记者，就是有些记者他们还是会写一些比较好的主题，比如说旅游啊，或是美食啊，我就很喜欢看一些 like foodie articles 或者是一些 traveling articles，
就是不一样。对 ，our friend like 我们的朋友 Michael for example， Michael 是记者，对不对？但是他的记者 style is about biotech or something，
公司的故事。
Yeah, so it's not that. It's not like tabloid news where they're trying to report on this celebrity, this 有名的人的生活 some crap. I mean, to be honest, and this is my point of view, 但是我不管 right? 我不管如果 Brad Pitt is marrying someone else, or if 他有痘痘 or 他有换他的头发的颜色，我不管，你管吧？我
也不管啊。
So,但是 if Jem, for example, Jem 他有新的男朋友，你管吗？
谁？ 谁是
GEM
哦 Gem 哦，你怎么知道她？OK， 她是我喜欢的女歌手呀。Maybe 我会有兴趣。Maybe 我会有兴趣，但是那个兴趣不是说哦，她有男朋友哦，她有另外一个男朋友，我不是这样，但是就会觉得想要知道说，哎，她有男朋友哦，她长什么样子，然后就哦 ，OK， 就这样而已。
I scan like there are people who actually they actually care about this kind of 东西，对不对？ You like if BTS got their testicles out and put them on someone's head, I'm reading it, but just for the picture, because I'm like, oh really? But then I get on with my life.
对啊，就是你不会太 going deep to it.
对 but I'm not going to like phone my mate up and go, hey, did you BTS they testicles? Did you see that? I don't. 我不管。No,
it's just for that 1秒钟的 fun.
对
，1秒钟的好玩的那个时间。
就是为什么的东西 becomes viral because 你喜欢 there's actually a psychological element to it because you get it's called something 我忘记了，但是 you get kudos for spreading the news. Like so for
一定有名是吗？
So like if 有名人 like killed someone or something like and you go, did you hear that there was she killed someone and they're like, no, did they? You're the one who just gave them that 新闻.
Yeah.
So you get that little boost of, I gave you something you didn't know. Oh. It's like a psychological thing. Like we enjoy telling each other things we don't know.
Yeah.
So that's what makes things go viral. Did you see the funny video on, that's why videos go viral also. Cause you say, oh, did you see that stupid, Gundam style video? No, what's that? Oh, this is dude, like Korean dude does a silly dance. It's quite like a catchy tune. Do you want to watch it? Yeah, right. Send it to me. Bing. And then you're now the guy that showed it to him. So it's always like, so Phil would say, oh no, Tom sent me that. Yeah. Have you seen it? And he passes it on. It's the same thing with those 很好笑的照片, those funny pictures that go around that I send to my dad. And
对啊，对啦，就是一些好笑的事情，就是尤其是你如果知道这些有名的人他们在做一些很笨啊，或是很丑的事情，你就会觉得很有兴趣。不过我在想啊，如果因为很多人都在抱怨嘛，就是记者很喜欢写一些八卦、很 gossip 的新闻。那如果今天大家都喜欢看 positive 新闻呢？
Yeah, like why isn't that more of a thing?
对
like why isn't that bigger?
像你的爸爸，他帮大家去清理那些街啊，然后对啊，让他们的生活的品质变得更好。那你就写多一点这些嘛，然后让大家知道说，哦，他真的是在帮我们做事情，他是很喜欢帮助人的人哦。我觉得这样子也很好啊，但是可能就是有些人会觉得这样子的很正面的、很 positive 的新闻就是无聊。对，然后就觉得Okay, you help people.
I bet there's 科学 behind that where they found that like 不好的新闻跟很好的新闻 I bet you the science behind it is that there is more people buy more papers or more people subscribe to news sites or more people read the articles if it's bad versus if it's good for some psychological reason that we have as humans. Like we just prefer bad news or bad stuff. We're like, because then maybe we can compare 我们的生活的情况 to theirs because you're like, oh my God, serious, that's awful. Can you imagine living in there? We're so lucky.
Yeah.
But then if it's really good, you're like, yeah. So you won the lottery, did you? You bought yourself a Tesla. Great.
不是那种的show off 的新闻啦，就是那种就是你很多人在这个世界上一定都会有那种很 positive 的 idea 的他们的想法要去帮助人。那如果这些记者就是多写一些这样子的新闻给大家看，那是不是我们的生活就会比较好一点？就是大家不会那么的 aggressive，然后大家不会那么的八卦。
So give me an example of some positive news that you'd think would be good.
比如说在台北有一个滨海公园，一个也不是 park， 但是就是在一个海边一个 beach， 然后他们每一年会有，比如说3月还是4月吧，大家一群人，他们就说 OK let's go to this beach， 我们来去台北这个海边，然后我们去捡垃圾，他们去捡垃圾
，great thing to do， yeah.
这是很棒啊，然后你就可以，而且这不是一个很大的新闻in Taiwan， 它不是一个很大的 unless you are a sea lover, you are ocean lover， 你才会去找这些新闻说我可以去哪里扫地，然后我可以去哪里认识喜欢 serving 的朋友，他们才会知道哦，原来台北有一个活动是让大家一起去捡垃圾。
Right.
所以每到那个月，其实没有很多人知道你可以去捡垃圾，可以去帮助我们的地球。但是这种新闻就是应该要让大家都知道啊。
对，就是为什么 ？Yeah， 我听得到。对啊，就是为什么我想 Elon Musk 的很好的 argument. He actually has a split of people. He's got a lot of people really angry recently. But yeah.
为什么
？Because Tesla. It will a few weeks ago, whatever it was, they started accepting Bitcoin as payment for Teslas.
Oh,
like you could buy a Tesla with Bitcoin, right? Which would be like, I don't know, was it that 1 Bitcoin or something now? They're worth
没有吧？
我们没有. We never had Bitcoin. We have Pi though. I got a lot of Pi.
我们希望 Pi 可以变成 Bitcoin.
Right. But
比例币
Billy B is worth like I don't know where it was. I really don't know. I'm not into it. But like $100,000 for one or
Can
something.
I correct myself?
Yeah.
It's 比特币
Oh, Beta B. I like Billy B though.
比特币
Beta B.
Yeah, Bitcoin.
Bitcoin. Yeah, that's
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
比特
Beta B.
Bitcoin.
Beta B. This is way some Mason shall be, by the way.
B. Yeah.
TNB. But yeah, TNB. B. What? Coin. B. Coin. B. Coin. B. Coin. And they were like, oh yeah, TNB. We realized that on the Guan didn't we? Anyway, because he said you can pay for Tesla with Bitcoin. And Tesla bought like $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin or something. Right? They just bought a load of it. And then just recently, Tesla did some research on how much fossil fuels, like y'all, that Bitcoin uses to make Bitcoins. And he said it's hurting the earth more than helping it. So until Bitcoin and the people mining it find a better way to use energy, we won't accept Bitcoin. Anyway.
所以他原本说 OK 你可以用比特币，但是现在他说不行。
Yeah, 不行 because it's too polluting. 很多的污染。
所以可是他的 intention 是好的啊。
Yeah.
就是 before he said OK 你可以用比特币来买 Tesla 之前他不知道
that
会伤害到地球。
And then I guess they did research and then he banned. Now, a lot of people who mine Bitcoin are really annoyed about that. They're really annoyed about that because their whole life is about Bitcoin.
Yeah, 不是
比特币，
对他们比特币，但是他们的 intention 不是 always 都是 Tesla， 他可以去其他东西啊。
Yeah,
不行吗？我也不知道。
But I mean, so the Bitcoin people are really angry because they wanted to buy a Tesla and because, you know, Elon supported them and all this kind of stuff, blah, blah, blah. There's a whole community. There's like a huge community around this Beta B and 他们真的喜欢. So they're angry at Elon Musk because of that.
Yeah, well, they can. 他们是可以觉得很烦欸，就是原本他们就觉得我可以用我的比特币去买 Tesla， 但是现在不行。但是 Elon Musk 他有他自己的想法啊。
但是我想他们很生气，因为 not because they can't buy 现在他们不可以买Tesla， 他们很生气，因为 Elon attacked Bitcoin。
真的right.
Because he said, well, he didn't. He just said it's causing too much pollution, so we don't want to support it. And the Bitcoin are like, no, this is not proven. You can't. I love it. Bitcoin attack Bitcoin. You can't attack Bitcoin because there's a huge community around it, kind of thing, or whatever. I don't have any dog in the game, so I like.
What?
There's so many of those sayings. I don't have a horse in the race. I don't have a dog in the fight.
什么意思啊？就是你不在那个状况里面。
I don't have any particular opinion on it either way because I don't know about Bitcoin.
好有趣哦！
你知道 what？
我的游戏里面没有狗。There's no dog in my game.
I got no dog in the game. I got no dog in the game. Yeah, in the game. Like I don't have. I'm not part of this race. This B-side doesn't include me. I'm just. Do you know what I mean? I don't have any Bitcoin.
我们说局外人，我们是局外人。We are the person who is outside of the game.
Observers.
对 observer. 我们是局外人。OK.
我们是。
那我觉得英文真的是很有趣，就是你会有一些很好玩的 saying.
I don't have any horse in the race.
Yes.
So there.
Okay.
I don't know. I can say anything.
但是我可以
any elephant in the zoo. You know what I mean?
对，可是可以 以猜到这是什么意思、in that context， 就是你会知道哦 maybe 它是这个意思，但是你会觉得the saying is
Can you work out 我的意思？
可以啊，可以啊，就是会。当然不是 like 100% correct， 但是你会猜到 like 至少会
guess it, yeah.
就 maybe 50% 的 context.
This is like 成语 as well. Like you kind of guess, like saying like is a chicken talking to a duck.
哎，对。
As the 成语 you can kind of guess what it like. It's like confusion between. But anyway, so he's pissed off a lot of Bitcoin people. But you get a lot of people saying, "Oh yeah, but he's just a harsh businessman who capitalist, just 他真的喜欢钱 and that's it." And then you get the other group of people who are more like, "Yeah, but he's trying to help humanity in the big game." And if that helping humanity takes a lot of money to do it, right? If you want to try and land on other planets and live there so that humans can survive something that happens to Earth. That costs a lot of money to do that. So he has to make money to do that. But, also if you want to make the world electric and fight big oil companies, 你需要赚很多钱. You need to spend a lot of money and earn a lot of money. So, you get the people who attack him because of that kind of stuff, the money. Then you get people who back him up because he's trying to ultimately do something good for the world sort of thing. It's and
我觉得还是要有理性啦，就是 even though 你知道你有很多的比特币，你可以拿这些钱去买一个很好的车，但是你要想，就是这个主人 the owner 他在想他的 intention 就是要去帮助地球，但是现在因为比特币它是一个会伤害地球的一个计划，那他就不能做啊。如果他真的是一个 a businessman， 他就会觉得 okay, well, I don't care if the bitcoins will hurt the earth. I'm just gonna get it. 他可以这么做啊 ，he could have done it, right? 但是他就只是想要帮助地球，他想要
Tesla would have made a bunch more money just keeping it open.
对啊
Of course, if he was just about the money, if it's just about capitalism, then you just keep doing that. I mean, keep letting them because you know.
所以记者就是要写这些啊，好的 positivity side about his decision， 他的决定，对吧？不是让大家来攻击他，去 attack Elon Musk， 然后就觉得Elon Musk 就是一个爱钱的人，他就是一个怎么样的，他其实是在帮助地球的人。And on the other hand， 你是在伤害地球的人。
对啊
，right？
You can't argue it. But then also you can't.
好可惜
There's no point in 吵架 with idiots. It's really. Like there's a saying, isn't it? Like who's the bigger idiot? The person who argues with an idiot or the idiot? 哪一个? Like 笨人还是 the guy who
跟笨人吵架的人？
对 who's the bigger idiot? Probably the person arguing with the idiot, isn't it? Because like it's like me.
为什么
Anyway, so moving on. No, it's like me arguing with Mason.
Oh.
You kind of like you get into it because it's like you're just your opinion is defying logic. Like what are you talking about? And he's like cake. I want some cake and put it in the fridge or whatever. I want to set fire to the toilet. You can't set fire to the toilet because then we won't have a toilet. Toilet fire. Look, you can't. Why am I arguing with? I shouldn't bother.
No, you're teaching him.
Okay,我知道他是我们的儿子，但是 I mean just as the example, it's like you know what I mean. It shouldn't anyway.
I know, 这是很好笑。But 就这么说啦，我觉得大家还是要去多看一些很正面的、很正向的 positivity news，就是让你自己觉得其实这个世界还是有很好的时候，还是有很多人都在帮助地球，还是有很多好人他们会听你在说什么，就是还是有很多的让你可以期待每天起床开始你一天的一些新闻，不要去看那些吵架啊，或是看一些比较负面比较 negative 的新闻，这真的会让你的生活变得很不好。怎么了
Oh my God, there's so many of those people online. It's absolutely disgusting, right?
对啊
We advertise. It's just absolutely like the toxicity just makes me nuts. But the amount of people. I was on this thing the other. I was reading the thing, and the question on the thing was, what was it? Something like, what did you learn when you were younger that you're now really terrible at, or something like that, right? You know, whether, I don't know, was that BMR or maybe you learned like DNL 东西 or painting or something like that. You're now a terrible way of it. And do you know how many people said living? Terrible at life, terrible at living. So much negative.
真的吗？
Well, I just like I'm awful at life. I'm terrible at life. I hate life. People like it's like
wow. Just stay away from those. 就是不要去看那些东西。
对啊，
看你真的觉得这是有在帮助你的 mental health， 有在帮助你的生活的东西。
对啊，
不要让自己也变成那种很酸的酸民。
This is 为什么我们的 community 是很好 and this is 为什么 you should join our community because of exactly that reason.
真的。
Because of the positivity, because of the 热情, because of the 很好的态度, 很好的个性的人 that we've managed to accumulate over the couple of years. And to surround yourself with people who want to learn and to want to be better and positive people makes you more positive. It really does.
我觉得我们的所有的不管是 hangout tiers 还是那些就是来上课的大家，他们都非常有热情耶，他们就是很有 passion. Like even during the pandemic， 但是大家都还是说 That's okay， 我们就在家里面隔离，但是我们还是可以学中文。
Yeah， 我们可以学。Yeah，
他们想的都是那种比很好的那一面。
对啊，就是很好。
对啊。
So even during quarantine, but also, one of the things I've read a lot about being successful is surround yourself with successful people and you'll become more successful.
真的。
And mainly I think probably because you model your life around it. And they said like, try and, be as friend with as many people who are better than you at the thing you want to do. Because that makes you want to aspire to be better. So you see someone who's like great at editing or great at coding or great at Mandarin or whatever it is. And you think,
我要变成他
I want to be like that. I want to be better than that. Or whatever it is. And you kind of model, you're like, okay, so what does this guy do? What does that girl do to get where she's got on whatever? It's like, let's do that then. Let's do that. And it just works, man.
对，我觉得我们的 community 真的是很好，大家都非常的喜欢帮助大家。
对，I can't think of one person actually in the community that hasn't said that when they come to a hangout, for example, or I've met the community, talked to them in WhatsApp, haven't said, oh, these guys are awesome, or I was nervous 我很紧张 to start with 但是 like 现在我知道他们很好 like 他们都很好 their heart's in the right place and
对呀
it's not that kind of like environment 不知道Now, actually, on the topic of community of our community, it's time for the mid podcast thank you, which used to be at the beginning, and it should still be at the beginning, but we've had a massive conversation about Zheng Jia and
Xingwen
and Xingwen and Zheng Fu and droughts and all this kind of shit. Yeah. I want to say a quick thank you to Mark who came in on the WhatsApp group. Which is now gone, by the way. No, I mean, the WhatsApp group is still there, but the $5 tier has gone because it's full.
Sure.
It became unfull because someone left, but then someone very quickly took it.
So it's full again.
So it's gone. But Mark's recently upgraded to a fully fledged 4 lesson a month, one a week student. Mark 加油 and Mark 从哪里来？
他是在
Is it Australia?
我要小心
Mongolia
不是啦 Montreal 是
Montreal Montreal 加拿大
就是那个讲那个很性感的那个
所以他会说法文对不对
对
Oh, this is awesome. So
他的母语
This
是
is great.
法
So
文
they're brought up in a bilingual a lot of Canadians are brought up, I think, and Canadians Scribsy, you can correct me if I'm wrong. A lot of Canadians are brought up in a bilingual environment, in Fawen and Ingwen. So they're already bilingual, which is awesome. And 现在他选to learn 第三个对 is 中文好棒 But he apparently said croissant. So I'm obviously ignorant to Fawen. I learned it in school and I got an F when I was in school for my test because because my French teacher was she was not nice persons. I mean, I wasn't a model student by any means. I didn't like school at all.
不喜欢学习
而
且你现在很 regret 对不对你很后悔
Yeah. Especially not concentrating in the subjects that I enjoyed.
Right.
I was more like, let's have some fun. I like the social side of 东西我跟我的朋友会玩
一定的啦就是小朋友一定都是一样的
对很笨的逻辑 at the time like 你不知道对不对就是年轻的逻辑
对真的是
But my French teacher, my 法文的老师是she's not great. she was a good, I don't know if she was a good teacher. I didn't really listen, but she was not friendly.
你要想他的学生是不是都很不好啊
Maybe we were 很皮 so she didn't, we weren't very nice.
大家如果都很皮的话，你觉得他会是一个开心的老师吗？
现在我是英文老师，所以 like I sympathize with her where she is with her life because I have like a bunch of 很douchey的学生 so I understand where she's coming from and I'm sorry if you're listening because you're not listening. She might be dead now. I don't know. It's been a long time. 不知道。
他没有死掉了。
不知道。
但是你要跟他说对不起就对了。
She was about 45, 50 when I was there. I mean, she's definitely elderly now.
对啊。
But anyway, so I didn't do very well and I answered all of her questions with le fromage, which I think is yogurt or cheese.
To every
question. Like, what's your name? Le fromage. Like, 你喜欢什么? Le fromage. 你要去哪里? Le fromage.
你真的很讨厌你就是一个很讨厌的学生啊。
Oh yeah, no, I get worse than that.
真的啊
I just get 不知道.
All right. Oh, I mean from your students.
不知道.
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 Right. Yeah.
And not even I don't know, it's 不知道.
Just
中文 the whole way.
Give up.
不知道. 英文也不说了. Yeah, like question one. 你的名字是什么? Like what? Let's say English, right? What's your name? Huh? What's your name? Huh? 你的名字是什么? Huh? Never mind. Thank you very much. Say bye. 0.
Of course.
Anyway.
你的名字是什么？你也不知道.
But I said, you asked me anyway. You said because when we just 喜欢 croissant, 对不对? Croissant.
Yeah.
For 我们的早餐.
对啊.
And you said when Mark said it was amazingly French.
真的，我很喜欢。
Well, I said it was correct. He said it correctly.
对啊，但是
because it's French.
就是那个声音我很喜欢。
But you were like croissant.
我没有 ，Mark, don't listen to him. He's listening.
他喜欢吗？广播吗？
他喜欢啊。
Look, if you were to do an impression of an English, well, I don't know what the English equivalent of that is, but croissant must be one of the Frenchiest words. Croissant. That's the.
我是这样好不好
Oh.
Mark didn't speak like that. 但是
No, but
他的 croissant,
that's why I imagine.
他的 croissant 就是听起来你就会觉得，法文很美 ，like French is so beautiful 那种 croissant， 对，然后就觉得很好玩。
Croissant. He said it quite much. He said he didn't. So like, oh no, Canada, we tend to do this, and like we really like breakfast and mainly croissant. And we also like no, can do that, 吗？没有吗？
没有啦。
Mark, if you could do that next time, that'd be great. If you get animated and maybe deliver a croissant like that. And apologies if I'm saying it wrong. I don't know. It's just I'm just trying.
没有，我就是觉得，就是因为法语不是我的语言呐、
我知道。
我学过法语，但是我真的没有兴趣，太难了。而且那时候也是因为我很年轻，然后就也想要玩，然后也有考试，所以我就没有很认真的在读法文。但是我是喜欢听法文的，我喜欢听，所以听到一个
法文的歌吗？
没有，就是他们的单字，也不是说整个语言，就是他们有些单字听起来就是很舒服，你就会觉得很，应该是这么说，很 elegant。
Oh, okay.
就是会觉得
that kind of.
对，就是好像是另外一种 like different level 的漂亮。
It's quite nice to listen to, actually, isn't it?
对，
really?
然后你就听到一个 native speaker 就讲 croissant， 你就觉得很舒服，就是很好听啦，
真的，
很美、很漂亮的那个 pronunciation。对，
但是 now consider 德文。
我没有听过德文呢。
Oh, you had Tamara speak it.
Yeah, 但是我们只有几次的 hangout，我也没有常常听，因为罗罗
I haven't heard Lolo speak 德文。
罗罗的中文真的很好，所以他不常说德文。
对 ，Yeah，
对，
不要他说。
我也没有听过叔叔讲德文呢。他上一次给了我一点点，对，他上一次跟我讲了一点点德文的东西，我就说 That's okay。
Yeah.
就okay, I'll leave it to you.
It's not as melodic because it's obviously Germanic. So it's like. But do you know what I mean? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how you count, by the way. Isn't she great? Because
what?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I learned how to count in German And some German, because we had German au pairs, like people who stayed with us.
Right.
When I was a kid. My mum like wanted extra money.
对，我记得。
So she kicked me out of my room and put me in another room with my sister so that au pairs could stay in our room in the bunk beds. And there was some German, some French, and some from other countries. So we learned like Spanish and stuff. So we learned some language from them. And I learned how to count in German. But it's very, as I've said before on the podcast before, you say I love you in French is je t'aime.
很漂亮。
Je t'aime.
Je t'aime. 对啊。
Obviously, I love you in English is I love you.
对啊，爱你。
I love you in British English.
What's that?
I love you.
为什么你的脸要这么笨
I'm just trying to like dramatize it. But then you have Spanish, maybe, which is te amo. Maybe. People can totally correct me.
Te amo.
Te amo.
我有听过。
And then it's similar in Italian, I think. Te amo or something. There's more hands.
Te amo.
Te amo. There's more passion, I think, maybe in that one. What else we got? Japanese? Is that I love you, ma?
我忘记了，我以前知道。
Korean, ma?
I stay
ma?
I stay I stay 哦，是日文。
那是日文。
应该是吧，是不是 ？I stay Maybe. You can correct me. It's okay.
But in German, it's ich liebe dich. Ich liebe dich.
What? I'm a dick?
Hey. Whoa.
No, it sounds like that. 听起来很像。
Yeah, I think you is dick. No, right?
Okay.
I, liebe, love, ich, you. Your dick. You is dick.
Okay.
But I'm not. I'm not.
Okay,
I mean, Lolo can告诉我们，但是 Yeah, ich liebe dich maybe. Russian? What is that? 汉语？
爱你，我爱你。还有什么？
北韩？
他们不说吧
？Oh, they don't speak. Okay, good point. Yeah.
他们不说 I love you.
They don't speak at all. They just look. They stare.
还有那个 Hannah 可以教我们呢 ，Hannah 可以教我们菲律宾语。
Oh, 真的？
菲律宾，我不知道啦。
Ija can teach us a bit. And
对啊，一家也可以教啊 ，Alan 也可以教。
广东话。
No, Alan 跟一家是一样的。Rasmus 给我们教丹麦的。
Yeah, Dutch.
对啊 ，Dutch。还有谁
？Ragnar Icelandic.
对，拜托大家告诉我们爱你怎么说 ，OK？
Yeah. How do you say I love you in your language?
对啊，这很重要啦。
Then Tom will try and do it on the podcast and just be generally offensive to everybody. Okay. So Mark, well done. Thank you very much for upgrading. You're going to appreciate it in a couple of months' time when your Zhongwen starts Jinbu. And also William, welcome to the fold. William joined it straight in.
Hi, William.
William didn't even mess about. He was just plowing straight into the 4 lessons a month category.
是.
So thank you very much, William, for joining. We super appreciate you coming in and doing it. Now, I want to
加油
I want to talk to you a little bit about our Amor.
好
可以吗? It wasn't very eventful, to be honest. What happened was this. Mandarin Monkey very
我
kindly...
不是很开心
Okay, well, we'll talk about that for sure. Mandarin Monkey very generously 送给我们a Amor. Mandarin Monkey decided to give us a massage in way woman shoot we really needed it.
而且在我们决定要去按摩之前，我好像就 text you, I text you, right? 我就说 what do you say? 我好像说了一个 like very like deep sentence, like my deep feeling to you.
Yeah.
然后你就说 should we go have a
massage? Yeah.
然後就是
I think it's something about like holidays or break or something like we need a break or something like that. I don't know. 不知道。
我不知道，反正那时候因为上个
stress 压力，有很多压力，因为我们学搬家 blah 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 blah. You got to move and the stress with.
对，那时候你在学校嘛，然后我就真的是那时候我是非常的，也不是 depressed， 但是就是觉得我好累。
Just a lot, 就是很多的。对 ，we have a lot going on, yeah.
然后我就是需要告诉一个人，就当然是你啊，我当然告诉你，我就说。我现在真的觉得我好累，然后你就 the next sentence you sent to me is 我们去按摩吧。
对啊，
我就觉得 Yes.
Yeah, it's a good suggestion, right? So Mandarin Monkey very kindly gave us some money to go and get a massage for an hour and a half. A massage each, same one, full body. And at a place that we know called O2 Spa in Taichung. Which they moved, but run by a lovely lady called Audrey. So we contacted her and we went along because just for this much needed amour. It was pretty good, wasn't it? I don't know, you didn't like it very much because your back went really red.
没有，他说因为我自己本身就有很多问题，我不喜欢喝水，然后我那时候感冒。所以我身体有很多的问题，所以你就会听到他就一直在那边听到说好痛好痛，小力一点小力一点。
Yeah.
可以 say
you can tell like 撩了很多。I was like, could you like, babe, if you need anything, let me know. I was like, I'd love you to shush. I'd love you to stop talking.
没有好不好？那只是 the first 5 minutes。然后他原本是在问我们 baby， 他说你有没有怀孕，他要知道我有没有baby，然后我说我没有，但是我刚才生完 baby，就是已经5个月，然后他就很就是礼貌，就是一种 manner， 就是问说你的 baby 几个月啦，然后他现在是谁在照顾他，就是很礼貌的问，然后他只是想要知道我有没有怀孕，因为有怀孕不能按摩，对，然后后来他就说。他就说你是不是最近压力很大，然后很累，然后也睡不好，然后我就说对，然后那时候我又感冒又生病，然后我又不是很爱喝水，所以我的身体就是很容易一按就会很红。他说，然后呢，他就说我需要刮痧，那个 sanding。
the rubbing。
怎么说？他们会拿石头like some kind of stone，然后去scrub 去刮你的背，然后我们叫刮痧。
Yeah, but that's what I had, isn't it? In the thing where they just ruined my life.
对，你不喜欢，对，但是我记得我那一次我很喜欢，就是那个刮痧我很喜欢，但是 anyway 那个刮痧其实就是他要把你身体里面的 heat 把那些热全部刮出来，所以你的身体你的那个皮肤会全部都是红的。对，然后他就说你是一个很不喜欢喝水的人，我就说对。
It's they basically rub your back a bunch for ages. It obviously goes really, really red. It looks like you got like a rash or like you got love bites all over your back sort of thing. It's real, real red.
对啊，然后因为我那时候又感冒的人呢，在他们的身体里面就会有很多的 heat， 很多的热。所以他在一刮的时候，没有，他原本是按摩，然后按就是很红嘛。他说我帮你刮痧。这样子你会比较舒服，然后我那时候想说刮痧很痛但是因为他很 professional， 他就是一个很 professional 的人，我想说好吧你试试看，但是其实也不会痛，很舒服，我还睡着，因为我睡着了，然后但是就按完他就说你要多喝水，因为你现在身体他正在帮你去 get rid of the 毒venom toxins 不是动物的那个吧 venom
不是毒
是 toxin， 就是在你身体里面的 toxin， 你需要喝水然后把它尿掉，就是让你多尿这样子，对，所以那时候他就会说你的尿可能会很臭啊，但是那是好的。但是
OK， 但是我不可以碰你的背。
不行，很痛，就是都是很像 Bruce 的那种感觉，很像 OK 的感觉，然后就很痛啊。不过我真的觉得好像后来我的感冒就有比较好，就有发现我的感冒比较好，所以虽然很痛，但是我觉得是那种 after effect 是好的，
对，
就是不要就是 not talking about the pain 的 feeling， 就是我还是有觉得我的身体有开始慢慢的软下来，对啊，你呢？
With my one?
Yeah.
Straightforward. I had a bit of like the Thai massage mixed with like the oil massage sort of thing. She was stretching me in places and stuff and like cracking me and stretching my 肌肉 and that kind of 东西。what 的肌肉很硬 like 我很压力，你知道吗？ like 很 tense，
很紧
，it's like 很紧 yeah, like tight。
对，很紧。
I saw the whole thing, so she was like, and it wasn't long enough. It wasn't.
我觉得很长
and just to put it in perspective, the last time we had a massage was 1 year ago. At this place was 1 year ago. pretty much this time last year. We have like one a year.
对啊，可是那时候因为我怀孕了
Yeah, pregnant, that's true.
所以不行
Well, stop it.
We will, yeah. And we are.
Yeah.
We have.
I tell you, once we've sold this house, we're going to go for another one. And it's gonna be, I told you, it's going to be for as long as they can do.
No. 他说他要8个小时，你说你要8个小时
They won't do 8个小时
Of course not.
No, but I mean, like, if they do a 2 or 3 hour one, I'm in.
No.
Just stick it in. Stick me in.
那你需要一些 budget 给我做指甲或是做其他的东西，我不想要按摩。
为什么？
太多了，太痛了。I'm not 按摩 type.
Just have a 脚按摩。
我知道你喜欢被按，你喜欢那种感觉，是我不喜欢，是太久了。像他们在按我头，好痛哦。
No， 好舒服。
No， 我觉得那是一个torture，那是一个 hell。
What？
真的？
是为什么你想着很好的想法？
我原本觉得很好啊，但是我不知道为什么后来就变得，可能是因为我自己的身体不好，所以就是很痛。如果今天我的身体很好很健康 maybe 我会觉得很舒服，这是我自己的问题啦。
What do you feel like afterwards though? You felt good?
Yeah, 还是有一点差别，对，就是还是会觉得比较开心，因为至少你会觉得我的身体有被按摩到，就还是开心的啦，但是还不是觉得非常的舒服，不会。
I might just go in there and say look to Audrey, say look Audrey, Audsies.
No.
I want to. What?
No,
you can't be jealous of that.
Yeah.
What?
Because she's a woman.
Calling her Audsies?
Yeah.
Why is that a thing though?
Too close.
What are you talking about?
It's like a nickname.
You can't be a circle around me. You can't put me in a bubble.
You're in my bubble.
So if I go there and go, hey, Audrey. Hi, Mrs. Audrey.
Yeah.
Audrey Tai Tai.
谢谢.
Oh, by the way, here's the thing. Audrey's husband. Anyway, what?
干嘛讲啊？
为什么?
Don't even start it.
I didn't. Oh, I did, but I didn't. I'm not going to say it. So, anyway, I said, hi, Audrey. Hi. Hello. I just want to feel, I think I might just say, hello. She doesn't feel like that. I just want to feel really good by the end of it. That's my outcome. Like, do you know what I mean? I want to feel like no stress. I want to feel relaxed. I want to feel good. What can I do? And maybe she'll say, right, well, get your nails done. I'll be like, no. Get your facial, get your head thingy, get your full body and a foot massage and then some Thai, whatever. Like, and I'll be like, oh, it's okay, let's do that.
真的哦
And then just go ham.
好啦，我再试试看，我再试一次。然后我从现在开始喝水，我就多喝水，然后让自己健康一点。
Yeah. If we both go there, just say, we want to come out in a few hours feeling great. What do you suggest? And she'll say, I'm sure she'll say, get one of these, get one of these, get one of these. I don't want a facial or anything though.
我可以有。
I'm tempted though, because of
那时候，对，那时候因为我那时候已经怀孕了嘛，就是 we just found out we were pregnant，然后我们就已经去按摩了。
对。
Because that was a plan. That was a plan. Then we found out we were pregnant. 所以我就说，我不行按摩。Yeah. 但是我是做那个 facial.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
保养的，脸部保养的，然后很舒服那个好舒服。
Maybe you do that next time then, instead of the massage.
对，而且他们还会帮你按摩这个肩膀这里，我觉得好，就是很 like sensitive， 就是很痒，但是就是很舒服。对啊，我觉得那个很棒。
I think it was a bit bad that we got there and we thought that woman was Audrey.
他也说很多人都说他们。
你很好笑。Because you said to me, that's Audrey, isn't it? I went, it's not unless she changed her face. Because she had a mask on, to be fair. She had a mask on. But it did kind of look. But I said, because Audrey's not like that. She would have said hi.
而且他们有一样的发型，他们的头发是一样的。
Yeah, 头发是一样。
对啊
，same style.
然后瘦瘦的，
and
然
her
后
衣服 was kind of like the black kind of.
对，然后我就说那是 Audrey。然后但是我有看到，就是我们在楼下的时候，我们就看到了这个女生，她不叫 Audrey， 我忘记她叫什么名字。
Ruby. That was mine.
真的吗？我不知道她叫什么名字的 ，so rude， 但是我不记得，我下次记得。
Tina.
不是，
Okay.
完全没有这种名字。但是呢，我们就看到她，然后我就 I looked her in the eyes， 然后我想说这是 Audrey。然后 you looking at the address and stuff， 就是 find the door， 然后说 babe 那是 Audrey， 然后我看着她，她也看着我，但是她就走了。
Yeah.
She just left.
She wouldn't. Now, if it was Audrey, she would go, hi, hey, and she'd go.
可是那时候我就想说，因为他可能不认识我，那时候他没有看到你，she didn't see you，所以我就想说，应该是因为他没有看到你的脸，所以他不知道我是谁。但是我就说，I'm sure 他是 Audrey， 结果他不是 Audrey， 他只是跟 Audrey 看起来很像的一个同事。
And我的按摩师 she just did my massage.
Yeah.
And she was out, wasn't she? She had to go. It was Mother's Day, yeah, so she had to run off. But like, she literally went there and then, you know, she's here. And I was like, oh, she's here, sorry. And then she... I was like, where did she go? And I went, she was very good. Where is she? I pointed back because I thought she was still there, like, you know, cleaning up or whatever was that. But Audrey's like, oh no, she's gone, Mother's Day. And she just left quick.
对啊
Anyway.
So 好啦，我们下一次再去试试看好了。
Okay, so we gotta go. But listen, it's episode 207, which is an amazing achievement for everybody. Now, we hope you had a 很好的星期五。
是啊
an amazing weekend. We wish you all the best with all those things.
对啊，如果你们有任何问题，可以写信到 chat@mandarinmonkey.com.
You certainly can. Now, we do free lessons, although there are less times now because obviously we've been getting booked. 但是 we're currently going through 面试 interviews with 新的老师 new teachers. Which are coming aboard. 2 are actually currently being trained as we speak. So they'll be on board within the next couple of weeks. And there'll be loads more times for you guys to select. So please hang in there. If you want a lesson, there'll be loads more times available very soon.
没错哦。谢谢你们收听，谢谢你们收看。希望你们这个礼拜能过得很开心。我们下次见，拜。